What's going on, everybody? My name is Phil, and this is my presentation on why you should go to Comic Con. So, October 2014, me and my friends decided to go to our first Comic Con. We thought it'd be a great idea to be able to live that experience because we've heard so many great things about it. Now, I bet you wonder, what is Comic Con? So, what Comic Con is a big convention where people from all nerd related things come together and hang out. They sell things. They just have a big weekend of just experiencing all these things together. Now, I went to the New York one because I'm from New York and it was a lot easier for me and a lot cheaper for me to go to New York instead of flying all the way out to like the big one that's in San Diego. So like I said, I went in 2014 and this is an aerial shot of what it actually looked like when you were walking in. This is an outside shot, and it's just a great atmosphere to be outside in New York around this time because I personally dressed up, and walking around the city is nothing cooler than seeing other people dressing up and then also seeing the random people who don't know what's going on and all the crazy looks you get and all the questions you get. Now, another big thing why you should go to Comic-Con, having great memories with your friends. Now, all these pictures that I'm showing, these are all my friends that I went to Comic-Con with on Friday and Saturday of last year, and we all had an amazing time. We were all able to do and buy things that we would never think that we'd have the opportunity to buy. The biggest part about Comic-Con, probably my favorite part about Comic-Con, is the cosplay. Now, what cosplay is when people dress up like characters. So you'll see anything from video game characters to anime to TV shows to just anything you could possibly think of. And it's a crazy thing to see something that you've only seen in a movie, like in R2-D2 or Jawa, you know, right in front of your eyes. I mean, where else can you go and see Spider-Man taking a picture of R2-D2? How incredible is that if you really think about it? A big part of Comic-Con is also the atmosphere. And everybody, because everybody's into the same things and everyone's dressed up and everybody's just having a great time, it really makes you feel welcomed and makes you feel kind of at home. I feel like a lot of people who are into this nerd lifestyle feel like, kind of like outsiders, like they don't fit in. But at Comic-Con, everyone's just crazy. Everybody's over the top. Everybody's just there to have fun and take pictures and just soak in all the stuff that's going on around them. And I feel like that's very good for the psyche of someone who feels like maybe they're like an outsider and stuff like that. Now, another cool part of Comic-Con would be just all the stuff that they have in the venue. Like they had this huge Batman 75th anniversary part to it, as you can see in this picture. And, they had a Hobbit display. And it's just seeing these things in person, they're huge setups, and seeing like the Lego booth where it's an Assassin's Creed part, like all that stuff is just incredible to see that somebody took the time to make a Lego figure out of, the Assassin's Creed guy, and just tons of people walking around, tons of people taking pictures, and it's just a great thing to be a part of. Also, a big thing they have is they have Comic-Con exclusives, like this motorcycle that's signed by the cast of Sons of Anarchy. Now, if you're a big Sons of Anarchy fan, like I am, this is one of the coolest things you're going to see the whole weekend. Just to know that characters that you watch on TV sign something that's right in front of your face. You could touch it. You could take pictures with it. It's just an awesome experience. Another great part, like I mentioned before, the artwork. So many artists selling their artwork, just want to be able to talk to you. You get, they give you deals. The picture that you see on the left, I bought 2 pictures from them. The guy signed it. You get to talk to the artist. You get to really get into her head why they bought these things. Out of all the artwork I bought that whole weekend, these 2 are my favorite. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to have Khal Drogo and Khaleesi hanging up in my room. I actually got these 2 pictures framed, which is just a great thing to have collector-wise because these were numbered and there weren't a lot of them there. Also, another big part is the toys or the collectibles. If you're into collectibles, this is the space you want to be at. A lot of people are selling stuff that is Comic-Con exclusive, which is a great thing. You can leave them in the box, and if you're one of the people who like to resell their figures, It's a great idea to go. Also, meeting people. This goes along with the lines of not feeling like an outsider, just meeting people, being able to see the amazing costumes that go on and all the cool stuff that's there. And one of the coolest things, I was kind of nervous about this, and I feel like a lot of people are nervous when they go to Comic-Con, taking pictures with random people. I was afraid that people were going to be like, oh, no, I don't want to take a picture with you. But in actuality, I asked tons of people to take pictures over the 2 days, and nobody said no. Everybody was willing to take a picture. Everybody kind of knows what the roles are. If you dress up, people are probably going to want to take a picture with you. Now, I was Mr. Incredible, as you can see, and probably one of my coolest things is seeing this little girl who was the girl from Mr. Incredible, who's Elastigirl, and just seeing the smile, not the smile on her face, obviously, because she looks miserable, but the smile on her parents' face when they ran up to me to try to take a picture with their daughter. And just seeing stuff like this where you see BioShock characters, like a lot of us have played BioShock, especially in the gaming industry. BioShock is revered as one of the best games ever. So to see people dressed up as these characters is an incredible thing to see. And it's all about memories. Like I said before, this is me and my friend Ray, and we're just looking at the crowd. This is on Saturday, and this is when we were leaving. Just the amount of people that were there, to think that you're a part of something where so many people are going and so many people are having these memories, this is an incredible thing. And in my opinion, you should want to go to Comic-Con just to be in this world. I'm Phil, and that's my presentation.